One incredible trick to enhance your interaction with Claude is the UltraThink code. Now, imagine you have a supercomputer and you want it to harness all its processing power on a demanding task. That's exactly what UltraThink does. Typically, Claude operates under default settings, balancing resources effectively. But when you engage UltraThink, Claude ramps up its reasoning effort to tackle the most complex tasks, similar to calling your brain's A-team to decipher a tricky puzzle. This is particularly beneficial for tasks that require deep planning or detailed technical analysis. For those managing token usage on a budget, like a $20 per month plan, using UltraThink sparingly ensures your complex queries are handled without overspending on less intensive tasks. This code is like switching your car from economy to sport mode, just when you need that extra horsepower. So, when your tasks feel like climbing a mountain, a quick UltraThink gives Claude the tools to conquer it effortlessly. Let's talk about downsizing in a very efficient manner with the caveman code. Picture yourself loaded with excessive luggage on a trip. You wish to pack light, but still carry the essentials. Caveman acts like an expert packer for Claude, dramatically reducing output tokens without sacrificing the richness of the content. This is an invaluable tool for those on plans with tight token limits. When installed, using caveman in your prompt trims the verbosity, ensuring that Claude keeps it simple, much like how our ancestors might have communicated in concise, clear-cut terms. Especially for users constrained by token caps on lower-tier plans, Caveman slashes the wordiness and cuts down expenses while still delivering the core message highly effectively. If managing excess and economizing are priorities for you, this code makes Claude a minimalist while retaining eloquence, an art in itself. Understanding how you use Claude is as crucial as the missions you set it on. Enter the Insights code, offering a backstage pass to your own productivity habits. Think of it as a personalized audit of your last 30 days with Claude. It evaluates how effectively you're leveraging its abilities, identifying patterns, and presenting opportunities for improvement. Using Insights, Claude compiles data on your interactions, highlighting strengths and flagging areas that could benefit from different strategies. It's akin to a personal coach, reviewing game footage to help you refine your strategy. With suggestions tailored to your usage patterns, it ensures every interaction moves you closer to your goals efficiently. Recommended monthly, this exercise provides clarity, keeping your productivity aligned with your objectives. Automation is the heartbeat of efficiency, and Claude's loop and schedule codes are the engines. Consider loop as a reliable clockwork mechanism, running tasks repetitively as long as your computer is on. It's perfect for tasks that benefit from regularity and frequency. On the other hand, the schedule code frees tasks to operate untethered from your machine, running on cloud power. While Loop might be suited for localized tasks requiring regular file access, Schedule is ideal for cloud-based operations like daily summaries or reports. Although both streamline repetitive tasks, they differ in execution. Loop depends on your device's activity, whereas Schedule operates remotely with greater flexibility and longer duration capabilities. Whether you're anchoring tasks locally with Loop or opting for Schedule's expansive cloud environment, these codes liberate you from manual repetition, acting as silent partners in productivity. Ever wish you could juggle multiple questions without losing your main focus? The by the way BTW code is your multitasking assistant. Imagine turning to someone already engrossed in another important job, yet still taking a minute to kindly respond to your side query without halting their main task flow. That's Claude with CLAUDE.md. It answers your quick queries or manages extra tasks while continuing with its primary job uninterrupted. This feature is a game changer for those handling multifaceted projects where swift secondary guidance is needed. Like a chef tending various dishes simultaneously, Claude manages to maintain its concentration on the main task while accommodating side requests. The BTW command ensures efficiency, helping you keep track of ongoing tasks while peppering in additional, effortless inquiries. Claude's clear code is akin to refreshing your workspace, purging any lingering distractions. Think of it as turning a cluttered desktop into a blank slate, allowing you to refocus your efforts for maximum precision. Many studies suggest overloaded context can sap an AI's accuracy over time, much like a cluttered environment can muddle human focus. By clearing irrelevant past session data, Clear ensures Claude's responses remain sharp and relevant, crucial when shifting between disparate tasks like crafting a YouTube script and pivoting to TikTok content creation. It also conserves your token allocation by not carrying over unnecessary context, essential for users maintaining lean operational costs. This function shines in its simplicity, stripping away the old to let the fresh flow in unhindered, ensuring that every new task is met with clarity and precision. Imagine you're in a lengthy conversation, and your brain feels cluttered with every word spoken. Wouldn't it be great to just store the essence and let go of the rest? That's exactly what Claude's compact command does for your extended AI sessions. It's like sending your notes through a fancy scanning app that compresses everything into neat summaries, yet keeps the main ideas intact. In long dialogues, context retention can eat through your token limits, just like how going through traffic drains your gas tank faster. With our compact, you effectively hit the reset button without losing valuable directions. For instance, in a 300-token chat, using our compact might trim it down to 180 while retaining the context, allowing you to extend your interaction smoothly. Imagine working on extensive research or a group project. You naturally want the conversation's gist at your fingertips, but tokens vanish rapidly if context spills over. Invoke Geach Compact to streamline and future-proof your project's continuity while saving tokens for creativity. Remember, in an opus of words, less can indeed be more. Elegant and efficient, this command is your AI conversation's best conservation strategy. Think of CLAUDE.md project files as your trusty handbook for recurring instructions. When you use the init command to create a CLAUDE.md file, it's like having a repeatable recipes book. No need to list the ingredients each time you enter the kitchen. This one-time setup helps in establishing foundational guidelines, so you don't have to repeat instructions for every session. For example, suppose you're collaborating on a project and have set guidelines. Rather than painstakingly reeling off the same details each session, simply store everything in CLAUDE.md. Within one click, it's the digital equivalent of a sticky note on your monitor, ready whenever you need it. If you start 40 conversations about customer service guidelines, having them in CLAUDE.md prevents that daily recital, saving hundreds of tokens per workflow. This feature is invaluable for tasks where consistency is key. Whether you're setting up regular updates with your team or talking to students about class rules, CLAUDE.md ensures your core principles never skip a beat. Plus, it allows room for creativity and innovation by freeing up your mind and tokens from repetitive setups. Invest in a CLAUDE.md and watch the efficiency multiply. Have you ever written something important and wished it could just stick to the page without filling up the rest? That's where Claude's #prefix steps in. This nifty feature allows you to save critical bits of information directly into Claude AI's memory, without the price of a complete response bloating your token count. Think about it like this. If every reply were a page in a book, using the #prefix is like jotting quick footnotes that don't need further elaboration. When you type hashtag before a message, you're tapping into a zero-waste strategy, much like environmentally friendly packaging. You optimize your tokens by sidestepping the customary back and forth. Consider you're gathering data quotes or noting recurring terms. By using the #prefix, you're efficiently archiving snippets. For example, rather than sending a long correspondence to summarize instructions or messages, preface significant but surplus information in your exchanges with hashtag. It's simple and ensures Claude remembers it while reserving tokens for things like analysis or deep discussions. This feature is a minimalist delight, making it a cornerstone for seamless interaction and efficient resource management. Say #hello to this organized token saver. In choosing a Claude model, it's like selecting the right tool for a task. Just as you wouldn't use a sledgehammer to crack a nut, matching Claude models to your tasks maximizes productivity and efficiency. Meet Claude Haiku, Sonnet, and Opus. Haiku is your go-to for tasks that require nimble responses. Imagine it as the Swiss Army knife of Claude models, adept at quick lookups and simple automation. If you need a number verified or a calendar checked, Haiku steps up to the plate with elegance and economy. For structured reasoning or when crafting messages, Claude Sonnet adds a layer of depth, acting much like an architect designing blueprints of interaction. And then there's Opus, your heavy lifter for complex multi-step projects, reminiscent of a master builder orchestrating a skyscraper's construction. Opt for Opus when navigating convoluted data or engaging in intensive problem-solving. In real-world use, choosing Haiku for a trivial inquiry can save up to 25% token spending compared to Opus. By aligning the right model to your task, you're ensuring resourceful productivity. Picture it: selecting the efficient route on a GPS, bypassing congestion, and getting more mileage from your tokens. Optimize to avoid overspending and let each Claude model work its magic.